What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm at a spot that I have fished probably once or twice, and this spot used to be closed down, but there's a dock in this spot and it hasn't been pressured in quite some time. So I have my fish finder today. I'm gonna try and land some giant bluegill, try and locate some with that fish finder. Like I said, this spot hasn't been pressured in quite some time. I'm also gonna fish for bass. I have my bass rod, but the main objective for today is to locate some giant bluegill. This is the first dock I'm going to try, and I might have one more dock if this dock doesn't work out. So we'll see if we can make it happen. Let's get to it. Alright everyone, so this is a fishing dock that I'm going to be fishing for bluegill today. It's a little windy and I apologize for that, but I have this fish finder to see if there's any fish on this dock. It's pretty simple little setup. Kind of just drop it in the water and see if there's any fish. This thing is not too accurate, but sometimes it is a little bit. Alright, so I'm basically going to go around the dock, kind of see if I mark any fish here and there. This spot might be pressured. It's been open for about 2-3 months maybe, so it might be pressured pretty heavily. And I'm marking two fish right now. This is one easy way where you can locate them. Just buy a cheap fish finder and just go around the dock. You know, it doesn't have to be nothing too fancy to locate fish. Might be a little inaccurate, but usually bluegill like to hang out in schools anyway, so if there are bluegill in docks, you'll find them pretty quickly with this thing. This side was kind of a hot spot right here by this little cleat, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off there. I'll continue around the dock seeing if I can spot any more bluegill, but I'm gonna go ahead and start off right there and see if I can catch any. I kind of set up this fish finder on my little tripod and it works pretty good. I can see where the fish are. I can just leave my fish finder thing down there. I'm gonna go ahead and rig up a live worm to see if I can catch these bluegill. Right here between this cleat, I marked the most fish, and then I also marked some fish at the end of the dock. But yes, I still have the same worms that I've been using for a while. Some of them are starting to die off. They lasted me quite a bit. There's still a few ones that are still alive, so I'll go ahead and use those for today. It could be that these fish are not that pressured. I mean, I just saw a fish bust right there, so we'll see if we can land some bluegill. My goal for today is at least anywhere from 4 to 6 bluegill, and hopefully one giant. If this spot doesn't work out, I have one more spot in mind, but hopefully this pans out and we can catch a giant. I got one. First fish of the day, everyone. That's a decent one. That is a nice bluegill. There we go. First bluegill of the day. Look at that chunk. So I made a switch. He absolutely inhaled that thing. This is a pretty decent bluegill. Probably gonna be the biggest one of the day. It's giant. I wasn't catching any right here in this little spot. I tried it for like 5 minutes, and I went to the end of the dock where I had marked a few fish. And out came this little guy, big guy. Look at this giant bluegill. Size of my hand right there. Not a bad fish. Go ahead and release him back in the water right there. There he goes. He fought super hard. That was pretty cool. Got one. Oh, I had one. I didn't even feel him. He's biting it again. Take it. He knows he's pressured. Got one. Come on, get over here, buddy. Is this the bluegill that was messing with me? Yeah, I think so, because he barely ate it. He finally committed to eating it. All right, so I think this dock is pressured, but not that much, because I'm still getting these fish to commit, especially these bigger bluegill. These bigger bluegill are always hard to get to commit, but we're making it happen. Not a bad fish. Toss them back in the water. I think that fish bit quite a few times. It's kind of hard to land them, but I feel like we can make it happen at this spot. I think we can catch quite a few, so I might not move spots. I'll give it a chance. There could be some bigger bluegill down there. The bluegills that I have caught already are decent size. They're not small, so let's see if we can land a giant. Got one. Look here, buddy. I had literally just put my rod down because I was gonna leave it there, and out came this guy. Not a bad fish. I was tying up a bait for my bass rod to fish for some bass, and I was just gonna leave my rod on the side of the dock, and he started getting pulled, and out came this guy. Not bad. What is this? Third bluegill of the day. Hook came right out. Not a bad fish. Probably the smallest one of the day. Back in the water he goes. Still pretty decent size. I'll take it. I'm getting bit. Got one. Another bluegill. That's the big one. That's a big one. That's a giant. Another giant bluegill right there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that bluegill. Giant. I don't know which one's bigger, the first one or this one. This one might be bigger than the first one, honestly. There we go. What is that? Third, fourth bluegill of the day? I don't know. Pretty good though. Toss them back in the water. So I kind of figured them out. They kind of like it when the bait is just still. and it's not twitching or moving or anything. They don't like any type of movement. That's kind of what I figured out. I mean, that didn't last too long. Every time I set my rod down, I start getting bites. I think that's a good technique, just laying it down, letting the fish take it, seeing that it's completely still kind of turns on the bite. I'm gonna fish for bass while I do that. That seems like a good technique. So hopefully we can land a bigger one. We've already landed some pretty decent ones. There are some pretty decent sized ones here, so there might be a big one under this dock. All right, everyone, so I've made it to the next spot of the day. I apologize if it's a little windy. My original plan was to fish that dock. I don't think I can get on it. Last time I came here, the dock was up on the bank, so we'll see if I can pull it in. I hope there's like a wire or something that I can pull it. We'll see if we can at least land one more fish. I'm gonna try my best, see if we can make it happen. Oh, I just got, do I have him? No, I got a blow up. That was a little bass. First bass blow up of the day. This area is pretty good for topwater. I've been here on my kayak. I want to try and at least land one more fish. I don't care if it's a bluegill or a bass, but that's a good sign that we got a blow up. There might be another one there. Got one. Second bluegill of the day gone. Oh my gosh, I can't get on the dock. It makes that a little difficult, but I think I can still get him to bite. And I just lost one right there. I just have to drop it straight down under the dock. And this wind also kind of throws me off because I can't tell if I get a bite or not. But that was for sure a little bluegill, or maybe even a decent one. I didn't get to see him. Got him. Oh, that's a decent sized bluegill right there. Here we go, everybody. What is that, the 5th bluegill of the day? Around there. Not bad. Take him. Hook came right out. Good thing I kept tension on this little guy. This might be the last one of the day. Don't know. I might try to catch another one. But there he goes. Back in the water. Let's see if we can land one last one. If not, that might be the last one, but pretty cool. There might be a bigger one down there. All right, everybody, that is going to effectively end today's video. Not a bad day. I caught maybe 5 or 6 bluegill in total today. I lost a ton of them. I had a ton of bites. I even got one bass bite today on a topwater bait, which is not bad at all. I'll leave a link down in the description below of that same fish finder. Not the best fish finder, but it gets the job done for stuff like this, bluegill fishing. I tried to catch some more bluegill, but it got pretty windy, and I apologize if the audio was kind of crusty in this video. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If y'all did, leave a like on this video, comment, and subscribe for future content just like this. And I'll catch y'all next time on JJ Fishes.